EVO Japan is 18 minutes in, I believe. EVO Japan is today, and it is beginning soon, if not already. So, let's talk about EVO Japan. However, I need to send it down to Ilan on the bottom right. Ilan on the bottom right seems to be the most hated Ilan on the show. So, hope he's not too offended by that. That's a recent poll that came out. But anyway, I'm going to send it to Ilan on the bottom right. It will give you the down low on EVO Japan. So, see you guys next week. Hey, it's me, Ilan on the bottom right. I hate all of you. Let's talk about EVO Japan, shall we? Now, I went down, or I went through the attendee list, and I've created a list of players that we need to look out for. What did we do? Die by Sword, I remember you saying you didn't trust me, and that hurt my feelings. But anywho, let's talk about EVO Japan. Since Tekken music is playing, let's talk about Tekken first. Tekken 7 is the first event of the Tekken World Tour for this year. So that's super exciting. The Tekken World Tour is officially beginning at EVO Japan. And here is a list of Tekken 7 players that we should look out for. It is a long list. And after I'm finished with this list, we're going to play some pizza bets. So, Tekken 7, here are the people attending. Asterisk, I saw that some of the Pakistani players got stranded. So, hopefully they make it in time. But anyway, and this list is basically, I would scroll through the names and I would note people that I thought were good. So, Tekken 7 attendees are Atif Butt, Dawood Sikandar. Yep. Rangchu, the 2018 Tekken World Tour winner. Ni, Lord Ni, EVO US winner in 2022. Can he take double EVO? We'll see. Take, Lohai, double, Owl, Tekken World Tour finalist. Chikurin, Tekken World Tour finalist. Lord Nobi himself, Tekken World Tour finalist. JDCR is back and he's hungry. Joey Fury, Tekken World Tour finalist. Super Akuma, the man who ripped his own hand in half when he got too hype. Yu is back from wherever she went, right? Yu is back and she'll be playing Tekken 7 this weekend. Book made his way out to Japan. Chanel going to Japan. Osan, Pinya, Khan from Pakistan. Bilal from Pakistan. Pecos, Awais Honey, a name I have not seen in a hot minute. Kakoma. This name surprised the hell out of me, and I cannot wait to see how they do. Lord Jimmy J-Tran. Jimmy J-Tran is back, and hopefully better than ever. Lord Anakin is also coming down for a taste of some EVO Tekken 7 action. Arslan Ash is coming down to defend his EVO Japan title. Saint returns. So JDCR and Saint both coming to the event once again. John Ding, Tekken World Tour finalist. Tishuman, another name we have not heard in a hot minute. Noroma, Dogura, and my favorite name out of the entire bracket, Ducky. Let's go, Ducky. But yeah, those are all of the players that you can expect to see this weekend. And these are some of the just some of the players that you should keep an eye out on. Chat. Do any of you have a pick for who is going to win Tekken 7 this weekend? Because I think it's going to be between 6 people. I think it's going to be Atif Butt, Wise Honey, Arslan Ash, me, John Ding, and I want to say Book. Oh, Chanel. I'm sorry. No, I meant Chanel. Hella Chanel. Yeah. So those are the 6 I think are probably going to make it all the way to the top 6. I could be completely wrong, but those are the people I have a good feeling about. It doesn't seem like the chat's got anybody on their mind, so that's okay. We'll skip we'll have a big old pizza bet. I'm gonna try my best to watch at least on Saturday night, which is their Sunday. So hopefully we'll be able to catch some announcements here on this stream. So maybe we'll have some fun. All right. enough about Tekken. Enough about Tekken. Let's move over to... Guilty Gear Strive. Now, this is the first event that is a Guilty Gear event. A big Guilty Gear event after the World Tour Finals. Anyway, let's go over this list. So here are some of the players that I am going to be keeping my eye out. And there's a lot. It's crazy how many people there are at these tournaments that are that can be at grand finals or will be showing up in good form. So Guilty Gear Strive, we have Skill, Guilty Gear Arc World Tour finalist. Zando, Arc World Tour finalist. Hopefully he brings his good luck hat. Idom, I figure I'd just put him on here because we all know Idom. How does he play Guilty Gear Strive? Who knows? Nage, Lord Nage. Zizzy, XYZZY, Zizzy. Latif, of course. Supernoon, Apology Man. Punk, Hizike, Kazunoko. Been a hot minute since I've seen Kazunoko's name pop up. Leffen made his way to Japan. Dogura's hanging out there. This was a name I have not heard in a hot minute. Marn. Marn is playing Guilty Gear Strive out there. Fujimura is also playing Guilty Gear Strive. We have the Arc World Tour Finals winner, Mochi. We have EVO America winner, Umisho. We have Ogawa. Big EVO moment, Ogawa. Razo is going to be there. Jonathan Tene, Hotashi, Bonbabon, Takehara, Lord Knight, Daru Ino all the way out from Korea. Nubenheimer, the big US, he's been terrorizing the US, so it's about time that he tries to terrorize other places. TY, second place at the Arc World Tour Finals, so let's see if it changes up this time around. Romola is making it out. And my favorite name out of the entire bracket, Banana Soup. Let's go, Banana Soup. That is the list of names for Guilty Gear Strive that we'll be keeping an eye on. Honestly, I would not be too surprised if Mochi and TY make it to the grand finals again. However, I would also not be surprised if they did. It's one of those situations where since it's EVO Japan, and it is, of course, in Japan, I'm assuming there's going to be so many players that we have never heard of that grind out in their weeklies, but just don't have the time to travel. Also, excuse me, I didn't mean to burp on the mic. Yeah, there's probably a lot of people who play a lot and don't get a chance to travel overseas. So the fact that they have the EVO Japan, maybe we're going to find a lot of sleepers. You know, who knows? Anyway, that's the big list. That's the big list for Guilty Gear Strive. Let's go to King of Fighters. King of Fighters is also having a showing. Another great example of a game that's probably going to have a ton of sleepers and a ton of people who don't get the opportunity to travel overseas. So let's see how they do, shall we? Here is a list of people to watch out for. Full disclosure, I am not as familiar with the KOF scene just yet, so this list is a lot smaller. If I miss anybody, tell me in the chat. If I miss anybody, scold me in the YouTube comments, wherever you're watching this, will you? And this goes for all of this. Whenever I get something wrong, scold me, will you? Keep me honest. I'm counting on you. Anyway, King of Fighters. Here are a list of players that I'll be keeping my eye on. Score, Kusama, M Dash, Violent Kane, Kizike. Kizike has won an event here in the US. How's that going to translate? Who knows? Xiao Hei, a name I have not heard in a hot minute. Punko. Punko is making his way back. Can't wait to see how he plays King of Fighters. Mono, PR's Mono. Kane Blue River, another name I haven't seen in a hot minute. Lord Xiaohai himself, making it all the way to Japan. ZJZ, I believe he was the winner of EVO last year. Xiao Bao, ET, Rixie, and my favorite name out of the entire bracket, Cobratron. Let's go, Cobratron. But yeah, so the fact that we have Xiaohai, ZJZ, Score, M Dash, we saw some of these names in the EVO Japan or the Japan World Tour Finals or Japan League tournament finals. Something like that. Anyway. No Lasset or Nikolai. I don't think I saw their names on the brackets. Totally possible that I missed their names. I was looking at a lot of names. Now, we've seen Guilty Gear, we've seen KOF, we've seen Tekken 7. I am not able to come up with a list for Grand Blue, and I'm not able to come up with a list for Melty Blood because I don't know those scenes. I should have consulted Blue about it. However, I didn't think about it until just this moment. So apologies out there to Lord Blue and everybody who likes Grand Blue and Melty Blood. I unfortunately don't have a to watch out for list. The biggest list on this list of lists, however, is here is a list of the Street Fighter V competitors that we'll keep an eye on. And mind you, Street Fighter V's days are numbered. Come June, no more Street Fighter V, as far as we know. So here is the list of players that we'll keep an eye on this weekend. Dead game. Yeah, it's like what was it? What was the meme? It was like Daigo kept getting seconds. Like, yeah, he's washed up. Dead game. Anyway, here's the list of people going. We got Idom. The big CPT like Cinderella story, Zen. Zen is coming. So everybody watch out for Zen. Pugera. Mr. Crimson. Ending Walker. NL. DCQ. Oil King. Bonchan. Name I have not heard in a hot minute. John Takeuchi. Another name I haven't heard in a hot minute is Itabashi Zangief. Is he actually playing Geef or is he still playing Abigail? Ending Walker said he couldn't make it. Oh, man. Well, I missed that then. Well, he's still on the list for me in case he makes it. Gamer B, the Project L information sharer himself, Gamer B, Xiaohai. The Lord, the Myth, the Legend, Gunfight. Moke. Book, choosing to play himself some Street Fighter V. I think Book's won a couple tournaments for Street Fighter V too. Kawano. VX Bao. Fudo. Fudo's back in the mix. Hell yeah. Gachi-kun. Punk. Mago. Dogura. Fujimura. Chris CCH. Does Gunfight still play Alex? Is the Pope Catholic? Actually, I probably shouldn't say that because I'm not 100% sure, but I can't see him playing another character. Mago Dogura, Fujimura, Chris CCH, Sherry Genix, Sako, Mono, PR Mono, Xiao Bao, Kichipamu, or Kichipa, as it were, Tachikawa, Storm Kubo bringing it back, my boy, Hot Dog 29, MOV, Haitani, Kami, Otani, Jiwa, and Momochi. That's a hell of a list. 39. So I gotta pick one more. My favorite name out of the entire bracket, Nasho Cheese Dog, as in Nasho, Nasho Cheese Dog. And funny enough, Nasho Cheese Dog is in the same pool as Doc Fugu. So good luck to Doc Fu out there. He's probably playing right now because the event has started. Oh my God, it's 9:34. I've been dragging my feet today. But yeah, those are the list of the major players that we'll see. I honestly can't imagine Idom not being up there for the final three, right? I can't imagine Zen doing terrible after the big showing he had at Capcom Cup, where he won the last chance qualifier and then almost won the event itself. Right? Same thing for Tekken, right? Where Chanel and John Ding came out of the last chance qualifier and almost won the thing. But like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of names that are going to make very strong showings that we just don't know about because they don't have a chance to travel, right? So I can't wait to see all of the killers coming out of the woodwork and showing up at EVO. I think it's going to be a good time. I wish I could watch it more than just on Saturday night, but unfortunately, man, it starts at like 9 in the morning. So maybe we'll watch it or I'm sorry, it starts at 9 p.m. our time and then goes until whenever it's done. I forget. Majin Obama, the man, the myth, the legend, the Majin Obama, was nice enough to post some shots of the venue. Ooh, so fancy, so EVO. But yeah, no, this venue looks so cool. I'm pretty sure like most EVOs kind of look like this, but they do have the arcade stick museum still. They have a little stage over there for people to stand up on. Sony InZone is still hanging out there. I don't know what this... Oh, that's a PlayStation booth. Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure what booth. But they have that giant EVO neon sign back there. Like, this stuff looks pretty cool, man. I'm kind of jealous I'm not there right now. Die by Sword. Yeah, Kawano was on the list. You wanna put some pizza money on it? All right, Die by Sword. You got Kawano? I'll take Fudo. I'll take Fudo over Kawano. You taking the bet? And please clip this so I remember, because I remember doing a lot of other pizza bets, but I don't remember who I bet against and nobody spoke up, so I wasn't able to pay them out. So please clip this. You got Kawano. I got Fudo. We'll shake on that. Another pizza bet is you got Knee and Tekken. Okay. I'll take Chanel. I'll take Chanel over Knee. Chanel over Knee. Okay, that's 2 pizzas on the line. Oh, here we go. So it looks like Grand Blue starts at 10. So in about 20 minutes, Grand Blue qualifiers are going to start. That's pretty exciting. And also, there is... Roto apparently is an eye drop company. And apparently they have a person dressed up as the Roto eye drop bottle walking around EVO Japan. So that's pretty cool. Oh, actually, let's talk about this shit, because I completely forgot about it. Something that EVO is doing completely different is that there's going to be no US representatives or a stream at EVO Japan. There's going to be no English stream from EVO Japan. Instead, the English commentators are going to be running out of the 10-0 office in NorCal and are not going to be at the venue itself. And that is a hell of a shame, right? Again, I appreciate the fact that... Oh, here we go. I finally got it. So yeah, it looks like 10 o'clock is when things happen. The venue is open. In 20 minutes, the shenanigans begins. And then at 8 a.m. is when Grand Blue finals are. But yeah, so it looks like the English stream of EVO Japan is going to be completely remote. I hate that. However, it seems like that might be a cheaper option than paying for people to fly over, right? But it sucks, man. It's going to be a very different feeling. It's, you know, granted, you know what? Maybe it won't be a very different feeling, and here's why. Here's why. For EVO, all the commentators are tucked away in the back somewhere, so they don't get to see the crowd. They just get to hear it, kind of, right? So maybe nothing will change. I just hope, in general, things change where commentators get to interact with the crowd a little bit more than, you know, being tucked away in the back with the rest of the streaming equipment. That's my hope. But yeah, I think that it's a little difficult to see the reasoning why they would do it, aside from saving money, right? At the same time, you're adding a lot of steps of failure, right? Because having a remote stream like that is going to be a challenge. Especially, like, if they lose signal from EVO Japan, that's going to suck. Granted, if they lose signal from EVO Japan, something happened in EVO Japan. So, we'll see how that all goes. It seems like it's introducing a lot of ways for things to break for not a lot of reward, right? But, again, there's a reason why I'm not the person calling the shots over at EVO, and it's because I don't know nothing. But they do have a pretty solid commentary lineup, so I can't wait to see how they do. Isn't that what the CPT's been doing? They did it for a lot of their qualifier events that were in the US, and that was a huge issue. specifically because a lot of regions have their own commentators that did not get their time to shine because of that decision, right? So it seems like it's a little bit of a weird decision. However, we haven't experienced it yet. Maybe it'll be dope as hell. Who knows? Right? Open mind and open heart. Remember, the big word for this year, let them cook. Right? That's the big phrase, the mantra for the year. Let them cook. So let's see how it goes. If it happens and it sucks ass, then we'll complain about it. Granted, we probably shouldn't complain about it. We'll just give constructive criticism. Right? So that we can specifically let them know what we would like. It's 9:43. I've gone over a little. There's a part of me that wants to keep streaming, but there's another part of me that just wants to eat half of my house. So I'm going to go eat half of my house. That's a lot of fiber. Yeah. And that's good for your stomach. I think food is better for your stomach. You ever hear about that one guy that ate a plane? Is that guy still alive?